Hello?
Hi, this is Ron calling from Ikea USA. May I please speak to Roger?
Yes.
Roger, hi. I work here at the corporate office with Ikea.
Okay.
I've just been passed your file by my social media team. I understand you've had a bit of a problem.
Oh, tell me about it. Hold on a second.
No worries. What happened?
Hello. Hi, it's Richard here, Roger's husband.
Hi, Dick.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Oh, sorry. Let me just put you on speaker a second. Hello.
So, sorry, are you Roger or Dick?
I'm sorry, I'm Richard.
Roger and Dick.
Yeah, I'm Roger's husband, but I've mainly been the person dealing with the kitchen.
Okay.
We sort of divided duties.
All right. So, what happened? What's been going on?
It has been a process. I'll try and give you the quick version. I mean, basically, we came to IKEA because we wanted kind of a nice, simple kitchen done, and we thought it'd be a really streamlined process. And it's just been anything but. It's really complicated. We came at Christmas time, started because we were planning to do the installation in April, so we thought we'll come really early because we knew there'd be supply chain issues. So we had the measurements done. IKEA came around, did the measurements. We went in just a week before Christmas, met with the kitchen designer. They ran us through everything, and then we started getting the lists. And you guys give like a lot of lists. It's not that I thought everything would be like one big master list of everything we needed, but there was like 3 or 4 lists. There was like a delivery list and an in-store shopping list and an unavailable list and all these different lists, which was kind of complicated. And there's also no one directly to talk to, like no one person I can touch base with to try and fix things. So the delivery came just before Christmas. There were some items missing. I went through everything with a sort of a highlighter pen, went through everything, found a few items missing, had to go back to the store to get them. But some things we'd already paid for and some we hadn't, but they couldn't take, it was very complicated in the store. We couldn't get refunds for things we'd paid for, and it's such a long story. Even I don't even understand it at this point. But we had most of the things, we had everything together. The Traymon guys came around Monday and Tuesday this week, started installing. They were absolutely lovely, really sweet guys, great and everything. And they put the cabinets in, and most of them look great, but there's 2, that you might have seen from the picture I put up on Twitter, that are just kind of looking weird. And our contractor came round and looked at them and he said, they either took the measurements wrong or they've given you 2 cabinets that are too big because they're kind of he said, and obviously I know nothing about kitchens, but he said your standard cabinets are like 12 inches wide, and these are 14, so they're jutting out, so they make it look really misshapen, and it's on both sides. And on the one side, the overhanging bit of the wall isn't straight. So obviously, if you fit the cabinet to the wall to the ceiling, it would be at a slant. So understandably, they've laid the cabinet level, but it means there's like a triangular gap in between the wall and the cabinet. Whereas if the cabinet was a couple of inches less wide, you wouldn't have that problem. But basically, I mean, I can look at them now and both see that they're not. They've either not measured properly, or whoever was the kitchen designer didn't plan with our kitchen space specifically in mind.
So, from what I understand, it looks like you've had 14 inches. And it's not.
Yes.
And it's not straight.
It's not. Yeah, it's kind of like. Yeah, I think we have. We probably have a slightly odd-shaped kitchen. I don't know. I mean, I think my kitchen is say. But I think if our contractor said, who knows this stuff, said if they'd been 2 inches less deep, then you wouldn't have this they wouldn't be jutting out like they are. They wouldn't look as ugly. I'll say the one side of the wall, they're absolutely fine, but the one side, the other end of the kitchen, they're sort of jutting out, and so they look messy. And I kind of saw it yesterday. After they put them in yesterday, I was like, okay, well, maybe we had an odd-looking kitchen. But then the more I'm looking at it, I'm like, they just look odd. They look really unprofessional. They look like they've been sort of put together by,
Okay.
Bod's job man.
I'm just taking notes of everything here. So
yeah. And
can I just
with the installers, because they just installed what they had, and you know what I mean. But somehow measurements were wrong, or the designer didn't work with the actual space of the kitchen.
So just going to the one that you posted in the picture. How many inches can you actually take? Can you take 12 inches?
I think 12 inches. Yeah, I think if these are 14, I think 12 would be perfect. 12 would get you kind of a bit.
12 would get you there. Yeah, absolutely.
Cabinets, yeah.
Okay, gosh. And is it just that one cabinet that is an issue, or is it kind of multiple ones?
No, it's just two. I'd say just two, but the ones on the other side of the kitchen are fine. But the two, yeah, it's the other two, yeah. And everything, and the size is fine. It's the depth, because they're jutting out, so it just looks ugly. And on the one side, and there's basically space between the sort of the ceiling, as it were, and the cabinet, and it's like a triangular space. Kind of hard to say. I mean, I can sort of take more pictures or something and send, but you'll sort of see what it just looks. I mean, the picture I put on Twitter, you can kind of see it's messy.
Okay, so I'm just taking some notes of everything here. So was it?
Yeah. So, and regardless of that, I would just, just as a feedback of just the process is it's just kind of complicated. We thought designing with IKEA would be really simplified.
Yeah,
and we'd go meet the kitchen designer. We'd get the list. We'd be given a person that's a referral list. So if there were any issues along the way, there'd be a person we could liaise with.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I mean, there's someone called Jessie in IKEA, and I've got their name somewhere, that has been a good liaison the last month or so, and they've been helping me get the last few items, and they've been really lovely. But obviously, this is not really their area. So yeah, I don't know what happened, whether it was the measurements or the designer, but it hasn't quite worked. And also the contractor came this morning. He said the measurements are off because the outlet is now in the wrong place. So he's had to now remove the outlet. So I now have to get the electric person back again to move the outlets, and also then do the drywall again. So that's cost me several $100 as well to fix that. Yeah, I forgot to mention that. An issue this morning as well.
Okay, sorry, I'm just taking notes of everything here so that I can possibly escalate this. So just bear with me while I take some notes.
Thank you.
So Roger, Dick, 12 inches, bent. Okay. So, yeah, here's the thing. I mean, obviously, once a kitchen has been installed and signed off, it's not usually IKEA's policy to kind of replace anything, and unless there's an actual fault, if something broke or something wasn't faulty. What we do have is a carpenter who can come out. And what he will generally do, so I can see, looking at the one cabinet that you sent the picture of, we can probably cut 2 inches off the front and attach it to the side. And I think that would probably make it fit that one particular crevice where you need the 12 inches.
Yeah. How's that going to, I mean, is that going to look like I'm just a bit worried about a carpenter doing that. Is it going to look rough and kind of bad?
I mean, you are going to be able to see the lines, because what he's going to have to do is literally cut the front off, cut everything down to size, and then glue it back on again. So it will kind of look a bit of a mishmash. And there is a charge for that service. But that is probably the best option, because at least it's going to, you're going to get the 12 inches in your crevice. Yeah,
I think that's going to look really amateur. I mean, the idea of just cutting the side off the door, cutting the side off the cabinet, and then sort of stiffening. Yeah, I'm worried that's going to look bad. Do you have 12-inch cabinets?
We may have 12 inches that we can give you, yeah, in terms of a whole replacement.
Take the 2 cabinets.
I mean, we have various options. We have the option of a kind of, I don't know if this would work here, yeah. The other option is if you just wanted to make it less deep, so it's not as many inches that's kind of sticking out there. We could basically come along with some sandpaper and just file it down until it's flush with the wall. I don't know if you think that would work.
I mean, that's going to be, but you're going to have to sandpaper off 2 inches.
Yeah.
And then you've got to do it on both sides. Well, all 4 sides of the door, as it were, all 4 sides of the cabinet, and then reattach it. It feels like a very, it feels like an amateur fix. it feels like a 12-inch cabinet feels like the better fix. I mean, I'm just looking at the space, but I mean, it literally has either been measured wrong, or the kitchen designer has just given us a cabinet that doesn't fit the space.
Now, I have to ask, who did the measurements here?
Ikea did.
Right, okay.
Yeah. Ikea doesn't let you make an appointment with a kitchen designer until one of their people has come out and done the measurements.
Right.
So someone came like the Monday or whatever, and then we had the appointment on the Friday or something. And normally you guys request that that you leave 2 weeks between measurement and meeting the kitchen designer. But we called and we said, look, there are no appointments available. It's only been 5 days. Is that going to be okay? And they said, yeah, that'll be fine. No worries. That's enough time.
Yeah.
But somehow, I mean, if we'd measured it ourselves, I'd be putting my hands up and saying, oops, we screwed up. But no, it was IKEA absolutely who came and measured.
Now, I'm just looking at the options here for what we could replace it with that would fit. Do you know if it was hardwood?
I don't know. I'm so sorry.
I'm just looking at what we have. I have one option here. I have a hardwood one, 12 inches.
Okay.
So I could get an engineer to go out there and give you 12 inches of our hardwood, if that would help. If you think that would fit,
when you say give me 12 inches, is that an actual cabinet or is that just a piece of wood?
No. It's a cabinet. 12 inches hardwood.
It feels like maybe like someone from IKEA needs to come over and actually kind of look at it and do you know what I mean? Take an assessment, because it's kind of hard to explain over a phone and in pictures. So it feels like someone from IKEA needs to kind of come and have a look.
Well, yeah, I can see the problem probably from the picture. So it's the length is too short, but the girth is too thick. And I think what you really need is 12 inches of hardwood.
Uh-huh.
Do you think...
Is there any... Yes, I can send pictures. I can send the pictures of the two cabinets. I can take it from a few angles so you can kind of see.
Well, no, there's no need for that. I can kind of see everything. Now, I'm looking at the top. The top does look bent. Is it bent? Is it the top that's bent?
The top of the cabinet. The top of the cabinet's not bent, no.
Looks like there's kind of a gap there, that's all.
Yeah, it's jutting out from the, I don't know what you call the overhang of the kitchen is, but it's, the top of the kitchen. It's jutting out by I'd say about 1.5 inches.
Right.
And so, it's sort of adding to the, obviously it doesn't come quite to the edge of the border of the kitchen, but I think, which is fine, because otherwise it would mismatch with the other cabinets, but because it juts out so much, it looks really kind of off. Yeah, that's the best way to describe it. And it's the same on the other side as well, just in a slightly different way.
Yes, yeah, I mean, I can see that from the top part. It's really, where do we... Now, what's the problem with the second cabinet? Is it the same thing, or what's wrong with the...
It's a slightly different shape, but the top of the... I don't know what you call that bit, but it's basically the wall, the top of the wall that overhangs above
that's called the Schlong. It's it's a term that IKEA uses, but that's known as the Schlong.
Okay, well, the Schlong is not straight, and that's the house. I mean, that's just whatever the house is. It's absolutely fine, And so, understandably, what they haven't done is fitted the cabinet directly to the Schlong, because then it would be at a diagonal, it would be slanting. It's probably I'd say like 15 degrees or perhaps 8 degrees. I don't know. You can see it. So they fitted it like they've made the cabinet straight, absolutely, which is great. But what's happened is that you then have a slight triangle on the left-hand side.
Okay.
And what our contractor said is, because the cabinet is stretching out from the Schlong, if it was a bit narrower, if it was less deep, the cabinet, then that would be less pronounced, and we could put some filler in there to fill that gap. But we can't
fill
do
up that gap. Yeah. Now,
again,
on the second one, do you have a 12-inch or a 14-inch Schlong? Is there any way you could measure your Schlong for me now and tell me how many inches it is?
Yeah, let me just grab my tape measure. I would say my estimate is not quite 12 inches, but let me just measure that now. Let me just grab a chair to stand on. Okay, 2 seconds.
No problem. Take your time. Be careful there.
Okay, so it is actually exactly 14 inches.
Right. So you have a 14-inch schlong there, and how big is your gap?
The gap, the cabinet sticks out by 1.5 inches.
No, but the actual hole, the gap, the crevice, how big is that? Yeah. We need to get your crevice filled and deal with your 14-inch schlong, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the at the widest it's about 0.7 of an inch, and then obviously it's like a triangle. It reduces as it goes along the top of the cabinet. But it's like 0.7 of an inch at the widest, and extends the length of the cabinet. But obviously, by the end of the cabinet, it's probably only like 0.1 of an inch or something.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm just taking notes of everything here.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've just taken a note. So on the second one, you have a 14-inch schlong. You have about a 2-inch gap that needs to be filled, which is gaped at the moment, and it needs to be stuffed. Good and
so by 2
hard.
inch gap. I mean, that's like 0.7, isn't it?
Oh, I'm sorry. Your gap is 0.7, but obviously that either needs to be filled or it needs to be, adjusted so it's not bent.
I wouldn't call it bent. It's I wish I could like film it or something or show it to you, because it's sort of hard to describe. I don't want to describe it incorrectly.
Okay. Okay, bear with me a second.
Okay.
Okay. What I'm going to do, I've just made notes of everything here. I'm going to pass you through to a supervisor in the department that deals with this. I've just made all the notes here.
Okay.
So the first problem is that you need a good 12 inches on the first one to fill your gap. And then the second one, which is the one with the 14-inch schlong, and that has basically a tight gap that does need to be filled, right?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean about the first cabinet. When you're saying it's like a 12-inch gap to be filled, I'm not sure.
No. I said the first one is a 12-incher, and it has a gap that needs to be filled at the top, or at least adjusted correctly. But I've taken full notes of this. I think I've got the correct department here. But what I will do, once you terminate the call with the supervisor here, I may give you a call back just to make sure you're all situated.
Okay.
Does that sound okay?
Yeah, cool. Thank you.
Perfect. Bear with me one moment. I'm just going to get someone in that department, and we'll hopefully get you situated. Bear with me.
Okay. Thank you.
Your call is very important to us. Please hold.
No, Ikea recording time. So it's a real music.
Hi, you're through to Scobie Girth Slurper in the sexual department. Who am I speaking with?
Hello, hi. This is Richard Drew.
Hi, Richard.
Hello.
How are you doing? Hey, sexy. How you doing?
All good. Thank you. just dealing with a kitchen renovation. There's a lot going on.
Oh, I bet there is. How can I help you? What can I do for you, Daddy?
Oh, sorry. Say that again. Sorry.
What can I do for you?
Yeah. So did you just speak to your colleague, or I'm not sure if So we've got a problem with 2 cabinets installed in our kitchen.
Oh yeah. Let's go ahead and pull up some notes here. Just 1 second, sir.
Yeah, that'll probably help. Yeah, I know.
So according to the notes, you have a 14-inch schlong that needs to be dealt with, and a 1/7 of an inch hole that you want me to fill. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm. It's really hard to explain it to him. Like, is there any way I can just like, I'd love
It's really
to
hard.
Video call or something like that. Is there any way
What was that, Daddy?
Someone's calling on a cell phone, on my cell phone, and I can show you on a video call or something?
You want to get frisky?
Yeah. No, it would just be good to show you.
Well, do you have a Zoom?
Yep, I'm on. I can jump on a Zoom. Hello?
Moment here. Let me pull up some information. Just 1 moment, please.
Okay.
How's your day going?
Yeah, all good. Just lots going on.
I'm sorry, just one more moment.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Scobie, it's Ron. I just got your message there. You want to connect to the company Zoom, is that right?
That is correct, Ron.
Okay. So, hi, it's Ron again. I think we were just speaking.
Hello.
Hi, yeah. So do you have access to Zoom right now?
I do, yes. I could send a Zoom link if you want.
Okay. We have a Zoom meeting set up for this specifically. I can go ahead and give you the Zoom meeting ID if you'd like to join.
That'd be perfect. Yep.
Actually, no. Hold on. Sorry, no, that's not going to work. Is that a? Hold on a
FaceTime, whatever works.
We're only allowed to use Zoom. Let me check this. Bear with me.
Yeah, if you give me a number and a password, I can totally get on Zoom.
I think I can do that. Just bear with me a second here. Sorry, I'm just. We don't use this too often, so I have to just make sure everything's set up correctly.
I just think you will instantly see it, and you'll know the problem, and it'll make everything a lot easier.
Sure.
Can I take a picture of you?
Yeah, no, we don't. Is there any way you could set up a Zoom meeting and give me the details?
What, for me to do that?
Yes, set up a meeting for me.
Okay, let me do that. Let me do that now. I use Zoom for work, so I can. Let me just set up a Zoom meeting. I'm just going to sign in. Just give me 2 seconds. Okay, schedule a meeting. Ikea Zoom.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a Zoom meeting ID, and I'll see if we can get connected.
I'll set a meeting, and then.
Yeah, that's the way.
Okay, I've just set a meeting. Okay, so the details are. The meeting ID is 826.
Bear with me a second. Sorry, system's going a little slow.
Let me just check I got that time right. Is it 20? Yep, perfect. Yep, it's all set up.
Okay, go ahead.
So the meeting ID is 826.
Yep.
3595.
Yep.
2069.
Okay.
And the password.
Bear with me 1 second.
Yep.
Okay, and just go ahead with the... oh, hold on. Yeah, okay. Hold on.
The passcode is 865387. And I'm gonna jump on that now.
Okay.
I'm gonna start the meeting now on my phone. This is my husband's phone, and then hopefully I'll see you. You guys will jump on and I'll see you.
Okay, so you should see a run coming through now. Bum, bum, bum.
Alexa, turn on light. Okay, great. Okay, Ron, I've got you now. Shall I join you here? 2 seconds, Roger.
Okay. Hello.
Oh, hi, yeah, I see you there. Hi, do you see me?
You can see me. I can see.
I'm going to connect you.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, so just, yeah, go ahead and let me take a look at the cabinet here, and I have Scobie on the line as well.
Can you hear him? No, we can't.
Can you put your volume up?
I can't hear you on the Zoom.
Oh, yeah. Can you hear me now?
Okay, I can hear you.
Is that better? Oh, okay. Great. So if you just want to start showing me the cabinet.
Okay. Sure thing. Let me just flip my camera. Oh, there it is. There we go. Yeah. Okay. So on this side here, that's the schlong, I guess you call it.
Just show me your schlong again. Oh my God! What is?
Oh my God! What the fuck is that?
Whoa!
Who the fuck is loading that up?
What is that, sir? That is inappropriate.
Who is loading that up? Who is this?
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me remove that.
What was that? Who is doing that? Oh my God!
Who is this? Is this Ikea? Who is this?
I'm with Ikea Corporate, sir, but I don't understand what I'm seeing here.
I do not know what. Who is loading porn onto this?
It certainly isn't me.
Well, it's me either. That's weird. What? Who is this? Sorry, Rod. Can I see you, Rod? I can't see you.
You can see me right there. That's me. Can you see me? I've got my video on.
Your map's not moving. Your map's not moving. I'm not seeing you.
There's a slight delay on the webcam, but that is me.
Okay, this is feeling very weird.
Oh my God!
I think this is okay. I'm hanging up.
What is going on here?
This is Dale with Zoom Security. We've been tracking this. There's guys going around hacking meetings tonight. Hold on just a second, please.
Oh my gosh! Thank you, Dale.
I'm showing. Richard, did you start this meeting?
I started this meeting. Yes.
Okay, hold on. And Ron, you're with the corporate office, right, of the company he's working with?
Correct, yes. If you check the account that I'm logged in from, it's the corporate IKEA account. It's the one we always use.
Okay, hold on. We're going to get their IP address, but wow, I've never seen anything like this.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
This is just, this is crazy.
This is feeling very weird.
Yeah, wow.
I've never seen this before. I don't know how they're doing that.
Oh my God. Okay, Jim, look at one.
Dale, can you tell me, is that like a video that they're streaming in, or is that a live person that's doing that?
Live. I don't know if it's live or.
How would they do that though? I've never seen this before. Stay on the line with me, Richard. Richard, stay on the line. We're gonna get this worked out for you. Stay on the line.
You were the one that gave them the code. You were the one that gave them the Zoom code.
Who did you give the Zoom code to?
No, these guys can go in, and when you're requesting, they copy your link, Richard, and that looks like what they've done.
Can we call and get another code?
Can we start the meeting again or get another code or something? Or
that's
give
not
me
going
about
to.
30 seconds. I need to get the IP address of these guys. They're using a double router.
It's Zoom. There's no protection. That's the problem.
It appears to be coming from, well, Ron, what is your location?
We're located at the IKEA corporate office. The address should be on my account.
All right. Yeah. Okay. That's right.
But it
Where
should
are you at? I don't need a street address or anything. Just where are you located, Richard?
it should come up with 420 Allenwood. We're in PA, United States.
That's correct. Yes. Now, who's these other two people? Who's George Flynn and Big Dick Rick?
No idea. They are not with me. They are not with me.
Well, they're totally blocked. I can't even see them.
This is terrible. Stay with me, Richard.
I know.
Now,
Just
I'm
stay there.
seeing an IP address, and then Schlong is associated. What's Schlong?
Oh, Schlong is just it's one of the things we're trying to measure here. We're trying to help this customer with some cabinetry.
Okay, Greg.
I'm removing people now.
Kim.
Okay, and then George Flynn, I think I can remove him. Okay.
Right, I just deliberately hung up on the meeting to make him think he removed me as well. Because he removed everybody else, right? So I just removed myself so that I didn't.
He didn't mind the fucking gay porn, but he fucking kicked me out because of the fucking go-go clip.
That was fucking amazing. Right, I'm going to call him back and ask him to start a new meeting, and we're just going to do it again. Okay?
Actually, can you start a fucking meeting as a host?
Well, that's what I was asking everyone to do. I was sat there asking you lot to do it, and these fucking clowns were sending me someone else's fucking meeting with like 30 people in it, and you couldn't unmute. Like, what the fuck was the point in that?
Hold on, let me figure out how the fuck you start a meeting in this shit. Anyway, somebody knows?
Fucking dumbasses in here. Does no one have a Zoom meeting that's not got 30 other people in it and 2 moderators so that we can actually use it?
Oh, you gotta be fucking signed in. You gotta have a Zoom account. Oh, fuck this.
All right, I'll call him back and I'll make him do it. Don't worry. I got this. We'll just make him set up another one and then we'll do it again.
Got another gay clip coming.
Hello, sir.
Hello, Ron.
Hi, yeah, it's Ron. What happened?
I've gone back onto the Zoom. I deleted everyone from the Zoom. I've gone back on the Zoom. So if you log back into it, you'll be able to see me.
Well, I got kicked out. It said you removed me from the meeting and now I can't get back in. It says you have been removed from the meeting. You cannot rejoin. Okay, could you make another meeting?
Let me edit the meeting. This is feeling very weird, so I'm just...
Yeah, I mean, I've never seen that happen before. I mean, as I say, I don't use Zoom very often, but I've certainly never had that issue before. There's a possibility I could create a secure meeting if that would help.
What's that, sorry?
I could try and set up a secure meeting. Let me see here. I'm just going through on my Zoom app now.
I'll be honest with you. I'm feeling. I'm not even sure you're with Ikea at this point because you referred me to your colleague Cisco or whatever, and then he was a little inappropriate on the call, and so it's just feeling very scammy to me.
He was? You spoke to Scobie, my supervisor. What did he say? I'm sorry.
Scobie. And I said, can we do a FaceTime call? And he said, oh, you're getting frisky with me, which felt very inappropriate.
He did? Oh, gosh. Sorry to hear that. I will definitely speak to him about that. He may have just been trying to, make a joke.
Say. So I'm
absolutely.
This is just a scam generally because I put a tweet up and...
A scam?
Yeah, well, just, do a Zoom call and there's that porn on Zoom. So I'm just feeling...
I mean, sir, first of all, I highly doubt it would be very productive for a scammer to show you pornography. I don't quite see how that scam would work. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know why a scammer would do that.
Do you have an email address at Ikea?
Yeah, absolutely. It's ron.blackman@ikea.com.
Blackman ron.blackman@ikea.com.
Yes, sir. And if you check your caller ID, you can see I'm calling from the IKEA phone number too. Now, I've just had our technical team set up a meeting. So yeah, I have another meeting which is secure.
My message to Ron.Blackman has been blocked.
Excuse me?
My message to Ron.Blackman has been blocked.
Okay, is it what? Do you have some security software on there? What's the what do you mean blocked?
Let me just.
Are you okay there, sir? Hello?
Hello. Yeah, I'm feeling very dodgy about this.
What do you mean? I mean, I'm
Yeah,
not sure how else I can. What a prick! I'll call him one more time. He was googling the call ID and it comes up with Ikea. That was amazing there. I might have to put it on YouTube with the video.
Hello?
Hello, sir. I think we got disconnected there. I'm so sorry about that.
Sure.
I'm just wondering how you'd prefer me to proceed here. I mean, I can mark this as resolved if you don't want to help anymore.
In what way are you going to help us?
Well, you were going to show me the cabinets. I was going to pass the measurements on to our supervisor and see if we can authorize...
Penis.
What is that? Who is in the Zoom meeting?
Yeah, he's a poor now.
There's something very strange going on.
Well, I've just gone back into a Zoom meeting. There's just a man saying penis. I'm going to... This is unreal, really.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're not
I agree with you.
if you're not happy to proceed at all, what I can do is mark this down as resolved, and you can get in touch with us anytime you want through the usual means.
You were giving me your number. I mean, you're calling and it says Ikea.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. What's the number you're calling from?
You can see it on your caller ID. It's right there. Do you need me to read it to you?
No, I don't. I don't have a call ID with a number. Where is this number from?
You don't have a caller ID?
No, I just have Ikea. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Ikea. Sir, I mean, is this a serious call? Because I do have...
It is a serious call, but I'm asking a very straightforward question, and you're getting upset with me. Where are you calling from?
No, I'm not. I'm calling from Ikea. I don't know how else to explain that to you.
Well, okay, and whereabout are you? Where Ikea? Where? Whereabout in Ikea? You say Ikea, but whereabout?
Yes, we're located in PA. I mean, I've said that already. I've given the address.
Listen, forget it. This is not making any sense, and I think we're being.
Well, I'm going to mark this.
You're wasting our time. This is something going wrong here.
Well, I'm going to mark this case as resolved, so you will see that your complaint...
you can mark whatever you want. Whatever you want.
Yes, I'm going to mark it as resolved, and then you can tell it. What are they all upset about? I'm going to call him one more time. I think they're done.
Hello?
Hello, sir. I think the line got disconnected again there. So it was just to confirm, I'm going to give you a reference number for if you ever need to call back Ikea.
What do you want from us?
I'm sorry, why are you accusing me of being a scammer when I'm calling from the Ikea number? I'm not asking for any information. And why would a scammer show you pornography? How would this scam work exactly?
I have no idea, sir.
Have you guys been...
Favor.
I mean, have you guys...
Do not call me. You're going to be in my block list. Do not call. You're wasting your time. Okay?
You're going to block the Ikea number.
You're wasting our time already. Okay, thank you very much. I have no idea why you're wasting your time doing this, but that's fine.
I think you're confused about what's happened here. Okay? I think you're very confused.
Okay?
All right, you pair of Marys, get off the phone then. I'll mark this as resolved, okay?
Okay, motherfucker.
I'm not dealing with this. Oh, motherfucker. Yeah, really?
Ah!